Hi, I'm Ryan Wright.
Oh, and I'm Jerry.
Welcome to Reasons to See.
Where normally we would give you reasons to see.
And normally we would give you reasons not to see.
Whatever movie we're reviewing.
But today, we're not going to be reviewing a movie.
Nuh-uh. We're going to be talking
About a movie that hasn't come out yet. That we have not seen.
Yeah.
That there's only a trailer for.
And we're going to talk about that trailer.
We want to tell you our anticipation feelings.
And we're shooting this after we've already shot most of the video.
It's good shit.
It's like the best shit. It's like that shit when you get home after a long day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you had to, but you couldn't for a while.
And then like you couldn't fart because everywhere you went it was quiet, but there was a shit ton of people anyway. So it's like, fuck,
yeah,
I can't even fart.
It was the day you had to go to 5 libraries.
I know exactly that day, May 19th, 2005.
Yeah, right? For some reason, 2005 was a very library-heavy year in my life.
Mm-hmm. Like Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So we just watched the trailer for Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Captain Phillips. The
Winter Soldier. The movie looks fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, this is the first time I've seen that trailer, and I gotta tell you, I'm more excited for this than the new Thor.
Oh, I'm way more excited for this than the new Thor. Like,
yeah.
It's weird because I wasn't a big fan of the first. I don't really like the first Captain America movie, but the Avengers really made me like Captain America a lot. And it's cool to see like how this one takes place. It doesn't feel like, oh, they're advertising Avengers 2. It just takes place in S.H.I.E.L.D. It makes sense for Captain America to be there. I don't really know the comics of Captain America, but to follow that storyline and just have you be part of that world again, and it looks like they're going for like a much darker tone. You know, the way to any sequel is going darker.
I feel like the phrase going for a much darker tone comes up quite a lot.
Remakes, reboots, or sequels.
That's the new Hollywood drinking game. Whenever anybody says, oh, the next one's gonna be even darker, you have to take a drink.
Yeah, how's Thor 2? It's gonna be in the dark world.
Winter, you know, it's darker out. For whatever reason, I don't know, lately I haven't been as, like, super psyched for big, you know, blockbuster action movies, but this trailer, as of right now, I'm actually anticipating this film, you know? A lot of these big sequels, I'm sort of like, yeah, I can wait. This looks pretty awesome, and it seems like, well, it's different from the original one because you don't have that old-timey production value. Just from the looks of the trailer, it seems like it feels like a Captain America movie, influenced by the Avengers, but still Captain America in tone.
I really feel like we're gonna get a sense of like hardcore leadership from this guy, which is what I want to feel from Captain America. I didn't get that feeling when I saw the first one. So in this one, I really want to get that sense of like...
First one, he's becoming a leader.
Yeah, and this one, he's gonna be the fucking leader, because he's like, hey man, you can't just go fucking nuking shit because of what's going on currently. That's not freedom. And he's gonna take a stand against Nick Fury.
Yeah, The Last Stand with The Rock and Johnny Knoxville.
No, The Last Stand is
The Last Stand with... That was Walking Tall. And my boy, because you pointed this out, my boy Anthony Mackie is in this, which I'm excited for.
Oh, dude, Anthony Mackie looks so cool when he jumped off the ship and he just started firing the guns.
What's his name? Is he Falcon or...
I don't know.
Yeah, he has a name.
I don't pretend. I used to try to be like the guy who would know stuff about comics, but here's the truth. I don't know as much as I try to be. The cinematography looks dope in this film.
Looks awesome. You're saying dope a lot lately.
I know, dope's my new word.
Yeah, dope is dope I ever smoked. But yeah, the cinematography looks great. I did not know that Robert Redford was in this.
I knew he was in it. I heard he spoiled something and I didn't read that shit.
Yeah, because he hates Marvel.
I like the people that read the caption, Robert Redford spoils something, and like, contains spoilers, and then they click on it, read it, and then they get mad at Robert Redford for ruining this part of the movie when the whole thing was about him spoiling something. I'm just so impressed with what we have in cinema today with this Marvel universe that's going on. You know, to have like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, like, and what from I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it's pretty damn good. Yeah. And then you got like all these different movie franchises that all come collectively together in one franchise in itself. And you know what I mean? It's so cool to see that in cinema, to like watch an Iron Man movie and then watch a Thor movie, but then know how they're linked.
It feels like different series of comics, but in movie form. And that's how comics work. It's like all the heroes have their own storylines and even multiple storylines, and then you have them come together for whatever alliance.
It's brought comics to life. It really has.
Yeah, and I think it's really smart of Marvel to do that, because it's, you know, you look at DC or some of the other comic labels and it seems like they're having trouble figuring this out, and Marvel, at least, you know, say what you will about whatever entries as films, but their system and their phases and stuff is really well thought out, you know?
Oh yeah,
because it does,
brilliantly done.
It's like the cinematic equivalent of different series of comics, you know?
I just wish they could get a Hulk movie right. I want them to get one right where everyone is in agreement on. I think the Hulk deserves a movie, and it's sad to know that they're not really even thinking about making one.
Yeah, I mean, they're continuing their you know, really heavy-hitting franchises, and now they're starting to introduce new characters and stuff.
Is Nick Fury not a good person? Because I think that's what these movies are trying to do with Nick Fury, is just make him always suspiciously, like, should we trust him?
That's the thing about superheroes, though. It's like, you always got trust issues. Because who can you trust?
No one. That's the thing. That's why I would never want to become... Nah, it's bullshit. I would totally love to be a superhero. Alright guys, thanks for checking us talking about Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I'm sure you valued every second of it. Why don't you go ahead, scroll that comment box below, and you tell us what you think of Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
And then once you're done with that, come on over here, click this button so you can see more episodes of Reasons to See.
I'm gonna make this really quick because not many of you are doing it. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
And then once you're done with that, subscribe.
Subscribe.
In the mode of brevity.
Yeah. Subscribe.
I'm sure people know what it means.
The best part of the trailer was when Captain America fucking kicked that shield and caught it. That was like my favorite part.
It looks like a cool sequence.
Yeah, and I love I think it's gonna be a whole sequence where the ship's getting taken down too. That looks like a cool fight scene.
Yeah.
The way they set up the villain was so fucking cool because they tease him just enough. Yeah. You know, like just him capturing the shield and it goes, oh, Captain America has met his foe. Yeah, it looks like Loki, doesn't it? This should be it. That should be the last trailer.